There we go! Alright, gang, let's see it. Let's see it. We got our finals. I'm excited. Now, it is great to see 5 chips here. Like, I feel like I don't often get an opportunity to really examine, like, how much value Hub Batch does give in giving that custom 3. It's pretty great.
Actually, this is not the worst starting hand either. Taking that invisible, going for machine gun early. Whoa, okay, trying to punish that early dust cross. Yeah, you know what? It's perfectly valid. I think Thiago's been doing turn 1 dust all day. Yeah. And I can definitely foresee this being a punish for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's been like pretty uncontested for the most part, I think. It'll be interesting to see if we can pull it off.
Yeah, if Thiago doesn't go turn 1 dust, he's definitely listening to us in chat. There you go, both going turn 1 dust. Alright, busting out the rush, easy peasy. Probably.
Ooh! That's a lot of value if it goes down. Okay, very unlikely. Yeah, very unlikely. But imagine, just imagine that world. Can we dig for Magnum right now? Like, that'd be pretty hype.
A Magnum right now would be the perfect scenario because I imagine Thea starting off the turn with a barrier of sorts and then immediately going for a punish on that. That'd be kind of crazy. But notice that HonorNite did not take any of the chips in his hand there. He just shuffled or he dust shooted them away because in his hand he has his full cut still.
Wow, he got it! Oh my gosh, he got it! The D-cross!
That's not good. You're not feeling okay if you're Thiago right now. That was definitely an accident.
Turn 2 D-cross into anti-damage getting rocked?
And draws the bug fix in the next turn with a barrier. This is a really good situation right now.
Maximum cheating. Just kidding.
No. There's 3 codes in the code. I'm definitely sure. I saw a DM between HonorNite and PZ like 2 days ago, bro. There's definitely cahoots going on.
I love it.
If my name ain't J. Jonah James. 100%, bro.
Oh man. No, that's brutal. Okay, the beat goes down, which does ruin the Element Man SP, but you know, what can I say? That's you got your bug fix, and it's really hard to complain about that early value.
No, it's not. Now we get down this area grab as well, which is going to be interesting. We're going to start throwing Charlie, probably focusing down on the center row. Yep, start breaking up those panels. Going to try and trap here. The smart thing to do is actually to camp one of the sides, which is exactly what Thiago did here. Because if you camp center, that's an easy way to force you into a change of form into maybe Tango or maybe even into a Beast Out. But now by denying that possibility, he can still gain that movement and be okay for the next turn. I'm not sure if that's going to change in the next turn though.
This is
this is a rough turn coming up.
That's oh man.
This is gonna be a decross potentially, alongside an uninstall. Oh, there's a lot that can go wrong here. Beat coming out, rearing its ugly head, taking away a Giga or a Mega Chip from the opponent, and there it is, double the damage and the uninstall. But thankfully, we are in burb form, so we do still have access to those shoes, which is really important right now.
Wow.
There's the Magnum. Just a little too late trying to find that mark on a dust, but it isn't there to be given. 1450 HP in a blink of an eye. Man started off with that 2000 and now it's looking real tough.
Yeah, that's oh man. Like between the turn 2 decross, and I think that's 2 anti-damages that got whiffed too. Like I feel like there was a lot of like incremental value that went down. Just brutal. Just brutal. Okay. I like the TFC barrier so we can keep charging up. That's like an underrated feature that I think a lot of players don't think about. Like being able to TFC so you can keep your charge going is pretty nice.
Yes, it's very important. Very, very high skill utilized maneuver there. You just want to keep your charges as much as possible, put on as much pressure as you possibly can. This is a fast turn, but it feels like forever for Thea right now. He's gonna have to try and find an answer to this zone right now, and I'm not sure if there is one. Barrier 200, I got defenses in hand. It's looking really smooth for HonorNite. He's in that comfort zone and he's feeling good, and it's really hard to play around it when he gets into this position.
No, I mean, we even talked about it earlier in this very stream. It's like, you know, Honor's looking for those incremental advantages and just gonna sit on it, right? It's like once you've got like that good position, Wow, with the extra. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, look at the patience with this area grab.
Yep.
Man. Yep. Man, oh man. I'm seeing LDR in chat, and I totally agree. If you don't have to press A, sometimes you just shouldn't, you know? Sometimes you just gotta hold on to it, right? Oh man.
He lost
that was so much
HP in that exchange, approximately, maybe a little bit more, but that was a really good turn for Thiago. So that's going to give him a little bit of momentum, but there's just that life leap ahead of him that he has to chunk through.
Yeah. It's, wow.
We
now, to
don't
be fair,
see Hub Hat coming into play here because of the uninstall in the back.
Yeah,
so we're probably not going to see it, yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to say, too, even though those Tomahawk swings that we got off early on, from HonorNite's perspective, even though there were like 3 or 4 that connected, you know, just the sheer damage, even without the hub batch, is pretty notable. I think quite a lot of damage without chips. Whoa. What the heck? Okay. And you know what's interesting, too, right? Because, like, once you get uninstalled, what really matters is your custom. I guess your buster sets too, but like if you already got a good grip of chips to select with you, I feel like there's no reason not to go crazy. Oh wow, okay, losing the life aura.
Here, I wonder, does HonorNite does have buster bugs, so this is actually very favorable for him.
Yeah, I almost wonder if you just say screw it, like you just run the hub batch just to get the 5 buster up. Like I feel like if you're going slow gauge here, you're probably looking to take advantage of your buster. I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how... Yeah, I guess.
Ooh, this is the perfect hand for this situation. This man is the luckiest man alive. Are you kidding me?
Tell me what you're doing.
Will be coming out first, and as soon as that resolves, we're going to use that wind drag. Smack them all the way to the back of that row. I'm not sure, though. If we do take that hub batch, again, we still are waiting for that uninstall from Thiago's side, so we might actually leave that behind. But this Judgment and this... Oh, we are locking it in. Locking in the hub batch here. Okay, all right, looks pretty good.
And I take it back, just as LDR said, we already got attack max in this build too. So I guess hub batch is not even necessarily giving you the attack up, but still. Ooh.
If this comes down, Judgment also meets the mark. Oh, the life forward. This is fine because we do have the wind rack. If we walk forward and we do get the push, we should still get the area back. Okay, the Invis is stop it. So you see this, I love this. This is waiting for, oh, perfectly dodged, and gets the area back. Excellent play here, denying damage, and then we have Buster Bug to lock in and try to get a little bit more before the turn ends. And the bait making Thiago think it was safe to go for a charge shot, then immediately retreats with some product shots. That's so good.
Yeah, excellent that play was insane. Well done. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of ground in so many scenarios, but it's got its uses, right? It's like you get these positions where it's like just so helpful to have like the green invincibility dives, like spamming that buster. Yeah, it's cool.
And if you have a character that gives you iframes for little investment, that's a good character, right?
Yeah,
so in
charge
this situation, charge cross and ground cross giving you those iframes you're gonna use to deny BDT or any other situation like that. It's just so useful to have. Going for these beast charges here, really smart, waiting for the lineup.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just a little bit off there. Just a little bit off there.
Just a little bit off. We'll be going for these other beast charges, though.
And there goes Tango.
An extra 300 with the barrier as well.
And I gotta say, that was a really cool bit of adaptation from HonorNite in that position. We saw them going for a charge... a chip charge on the area grab earlier on, but then dropping it in favor of just using it like throughout the game. Like the flexibility that you get, I think is really great, and understanding that hey, like we need to go back to a neutral zone when it comes to the area grabs, I think is pretty cool. Very, very cool.
I really like that we're also chip charging away some of these area grabs. This is really valuable. The beast charges are often slept on just as well. They do 200 on 2 hits. Muramasa not meeting the mark. That's a huge swing for HonorNite. He's definitely feeling good about that one too, because now that's 500 less damage you have to worry about, and you can just maintain this pressure, go down for an area grab, get this chip charge, get some damage in, another 2 hits. Oh, this is looking really good.
The damage lead is massive. Like, even when you factor in the recovers that have gone down, like, it is pretty wild. And the slow gauge is going to make those feathers. Yeah,
Oh, that was a good read, but he got mixed up. Thiago switching up the movement, dodges Judgment here. We do have a wind vac waiting for the optimal amount of HP to make it lethal.
There it is. Yep. And that's a great position, right? Because the slow gauge is such that you don't need to worry about using it anytime soon. And maybe a barrier came out, right? Like maybe there was something that needed the wind rack response a lot more than just, you know, dealing 140 there or so. Super solid.
Very well played, Set. Oh, this hand is interesting. I am not sure how much I like the double invis here. Oh well, okay. One's gonna go to rush. Then I guess you're gonna lose the first one. All right, no, this works out pretty well. This is actually not bad. But who's gonna get the B left first? It's going to go straight to HonorNite. Oh wait, it rolled back.
Yeah, wow, that was a little funky.
It rolled back. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
still
very
good. Still
unfortunate.
There goes Rush, right? And now I think we do sit on these chips in hand into the next turn, but we might see some digging. We see uninstall. I wonder if you throw that back, though. I definitely agree with throwing it back because...
Yeah. Wait for that hub batch, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's turn 2 hub. That's ridiculous. But now, do you pop that off, right? Do you want that? Obviously not. We're going to go into next turn because we definitely wanted those chips in our hand for this upcoming turn. But man, turn 2 hub? What an answer.
Yeah,
so
no,
good.
it's insane. That's just like pretty hard to quantify. Like that's just great. That's really good.
RNG. But of course, Thiago does play uninstall, so you're not really in a position where you want to go ahead and drop that down. So we're gonna see how HonorNite plays it. He might even dust shoot it back. We don't know, but of course you do get access to the 3 cust, so he might want it for that alone. Not sure. We'll see. Rush gonna get baited out on Thiago's side here as well, thanks to the safety of the fast barrier. Paralysis will not apply, and we'll see another full cust come out here.
Yeah, love to see. I just a comment real quick. Love to see the beast out turns. Right, it's exactly as you said earlier, Soul. It's like not always the play to just jam that full cust immediately. Right, it's like you can be a little more patient, a little more situational. And in this case, the full cust from HonorNite's side was so much better than the full cust from Thiago's side, being able to blank a beast turn for one spot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like all value is lost, right? Because you do get one step closer to your beast over, so it makes it really safe for late game. But I'd much rather that, I'd much rather that than the extra turns of beast out, right? You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, yeah, so it works out.
Now he said no, thank you to hub batch. We threw it away. I guess just just trying to play the footsies game with the uninstall. And you know what? If HonorNite is running attack max already, maybe.
Oh, and wow! There's a cross. This is so good. Okay, goes right to rifle right here. That machine gun has been getting so much value in this last couple of games. I love that Thiago's camping in the middle row here. No reason to move up or down. When my opponent can't access these panels, I'm perfectly content.
Oh yeah, couldn't agree more. Ooh, there we go. Fixing those bugs.
Yeah, hiding is not an option any longer once this bug fix does go down. So, gonna have to see what Thiago has in store, but they definitely have a much healthier life amount this time around. It's not looking nearly as bad as it did in the last round. So
yeah, game one was rough, right? That's like the turn 2 decross was okay. Wow, no response, just 480 right there.
Yeah, probably led with like area grab or something of the such, or got 2-framed. Okay, and definitely wasn't a 2-frame, but we'll see what's happening here. Oh, was going for the B left into a Magnum, gets it, nice, gets rid of the trap as well.
Yeah, good value for sure.
Nice, I like the trade, If you're going to take feathers anyway, punish and get some of your own charge shots in. Now you can
there's a double.
Back.
Wow.
Another Magnum, goes for the roll lock. Area grab here as well.
Wow. This is definitely too close to call out like one particular advantage. I think both games are playing like. Well, let me ask you this, Soul, because I feel like it's relatively neutral, but I'm wondering if you have a deeper read than I do. Do you think there's like a particularly strong advantage that like maybe Honor or Thiago might have over each other?
At this moment, I definitely think HonorNite is playing to what he does the best, is just understanding and responding to his opponent very well. But Thiago's pretty crafty. I'm pretty sure he has something lined up, but it's definitely not in the form of a Giga, because I think he's still holding on to it just in case, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure. I definitely feel like HonorNite is in the lead at the moment, and I feel like he's definitely playing what he wants to do.
Yeah. Well, even just like 480 damage from that Element Man, there's a lot of good moments that can really impact. Can we just like get this hit? The footsies game is rough. The footsies game is rough. Like I said before,
HonorNite will sit here and charge shot all day. He does not care. This is a favorable trade for him. He doesn't have to react or do anything. Now we can just chuck away this Judge Man, maybe find a Wind Rack at the end. No, he's probably just gonna cross right into Tengu.
Yeah, and just bring it back. No, the patience is phenomenal. The patience is phenomenal. I love it. You love to see it. Okay, there's the hub batch. Wow, just throwing out shields.
Yeah, I think that's really, really good. Aggressively shielding in the front row is pretty strong. I love how HonorNite steadily walked forward to try to get that range for the Judge Man, and he's waiting for it. Found the mark. Just when
can I just say the movements, right? It's like just a man in control. A man who's not just gonna throw it out there. You know, he's waiting for that laser precise moment. He's seeing the zeros and ones as Neo. Like that was like a treat to watch. That was a treat to watch.
And notice it's the small increments of things that add up to. After the paralysis, he did the pull, but he even went for the Buster. Could have even gotten the proc off of that because of the bug fix and the Buster Jam effects that's in the Navica setup. So extra value there, and then was able to get that Wind Rack. It's just such good value. Very well played from HonorNite in that last turn. Thiago's starting to get a little bit behind, as you see. HonorNite's back to full. Well, after Electric Dragon, not so much, but still is looking really healthy right now.
Yeah. Okay. Cheeky little tuner damage right here. Why not?
Nice, nice.
Look at this. Okay, we're proccing that Tango. Oh, man. And on the turn of Tengu, too. Like, on the turn to get that instant barrier out of here.
Titan Cross is a very terrifying cross to fight up against. But here we do see the uninstall now. And going for it, I think, is correct, even though you haven't seen the hub yet. You at least get rid of super armor in that regard, so it still works out well for you if it connects. This is actually an outstanding position to be in right now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Honestly, it's not over yet. Honor can get thrown for a loop if Thiago just learns and gets into a stride. But even Groundman SP hasn't been doing anything for him in this matchup, as he's been blowing those holes in the back of his field for this whole time. There's just so much going on right now.
Now, bummer, no uninstall. Uninstall is not going to go down against Thiago. Might not matter that much. I mean, obviously, super armor is pretty great to get rid of. The life lead is pretty massive, I would say. Even factoring in the extra 600 HP from HonorNite's Recover 300s, that's like, you know, 1250 to 610, like, pretty good. In fact, actually more like 1250 to 310, because Thiago had his Tango go off.
They're both playing Recover 300s. I think we saw them from Thiago's side already, so that's extra scary this positioning is right now, right? Because that's the 600 we're looking at right now. Okay, Hubbatch finally comes on down. And just going for these mid-cheat. I like this invis here. That's going to be really important. Going to buy you the rest of this turn. Just going to hit okay. That's one turn of Beast out. Turn down the drain. Really good situation for Thiago. But what can he do in this moment? It's starting to get a little dicey.
Yeah. Area disadvantage. You know, anti-damage is up. A lot of life. Ooh, can we get some hits? Can we get some hits? Are we just,
Yeah, we're waiting out the invisible. It finally ran out.
Yeah, that's, and we were just talking about that earlier too, like the fast gauge invis, it's like, oh man. Now Rock Cubics did nail it. There is a Muramasa in Thiago's setup. Like it is not impossible. Not impossible to get it going. A huge Muramasa could be massive. Oh wow.
I feel like that Judgment was the setup for the Muramasa though.
Ooh. Now you're, no, you're not wrong.
I think this is it.
Ah!
Trying to
Raw!
There it is. Down the drain. And this is exactly the momentum shift Thiago was looking for. Found the answer with that Muramasa. Gonna go ahead and do 1,000 damage. 850 on the board. But you know what? HonorNite is not fazed by something like this. He is a seasoned player and he's gonna play just as he has been before, but this is the momentum that Thiago's been looking for. Is it going to be able to propel him forward?
Look at this!
Coming out, combos are coming out after the Where did all this damage come from in the first place? A complete reversal. And now it's the Thiago taking the complete lead. This is exactly what he needed in this situation. This is what we came here to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is Battle Maverick. I'm loving it right now. I am loving
that momentum, that tempo. I'm like, and it's turn 14. With fast gauge up. Turn 14 with fast gauge. I mean, look at this.
Still sitting on Erase Man. This is the situation he wanted.
What an actual... Oh my gosh.
See that?
No way.
And there it is. Patiently waiting for his opportunity to bring this to game 3. You cannot sleep on Thiago at all. He is ready to play at any point in time. He's just as patient as he has shown. In the war of attrition is not over until the last point of HP is gone. What a comeback. What an answer.
That's insane. That was, I'm shook by those last 2 turns. The raw Muramasa connect. Even something as simple as like Judge Man books coming down to proc anti-damage. Right? It's like there's so many little things that went down that just like turned into this massive, massive swing. It was a treat to watch. Wow. Wow.
And you know what's crazy? You have to give this man his credit because he's been using that Muramasa raw the whole day. My man, listen, I've never seen Muramasa used as a long sword in so long, bro. But he's been hitting it and it's working, bro. If it ain't broke, bro, there ain't no reason to fix it. That's crazy.
Oh, man. And you gotta stop and think, too, like, the Elect Dragons and the Magnums get so much value when you can trap your opponent into that beautiful Muramasa position, right? It's like, there's so much to say about that L core that we talked about so much earlier in the stream. The power of, like, the zone control. And just following up with, like, one chip to deal 500, maybe 1,000 damage. Like, just insane. Just insane.
This is a treat to watch. Situation. Of course, it's always a treat to watch, but these players know what the business is about. This is very important. If he nails one of them, there goes the life or a beat. We'll go ahead and trigger here, taking away another Giga or a Mega, probably the Mega. Not going to throw away a hub batch to that. Going for the B left, the BM, bro. Hold up. You can't just do that.
Man. Man. And you know, HonorNite was fishing so badly. That stupid first barrier, gang. If you want to see first barrier being clutch as heck, I mean, look at that, right? It's like the fact that he had the Erase Man. And I wonder if he just jams it. Yeah, he does. Yeah, just like...
Now, here's a mix-up that is very subtle, right? Most Bowser players usually don't play Attack Max, right? So if you have first barrier, and they only have, like, what, Attack 1 or Attack 2 because they're playing hub good stuff, then that means that those P shots are going to... You need 10 of those in order to go ahead and get rid of a first barrier, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm just really good.
I'm just looking at the beautiful zone placement that went down. Oh, come on. Darn. Darn. Oh boy, a lot of momentum in Thiago's favor, I think. These are some rough turns from HonorNite. Pulled off his hub batch, doesn't care about the uninstall, although
Thiago has
that stupid barrier out here.
Yo, that barrier's putting in so much work right now for Thiago. This is a great tempo shift. I know his nerves could be factoring in here. HonorNite did just lose a round that he rightfully thought was his the whole time. But just one swing like that can really shift your perspective and how you feel in the match. It does play a factor in it. It plays a factor.
Human emotions. Oh, snap.
The human element is very much real, my friend. Very much real.
Let's, here we go. Okay, yeah, Yamaska nailed it in chat. First beer is getting life 4 levels of value. Yeah, could not agree more. Could not agree more. That thing has just been absolutely nasty. Absolutely nasty.
Yeah, Theo's been chilling at this 1900 for a little while now. But the movement bug doing some great wonders. Double Magnum, that will be the punish. Just the situation that we spoke about earlier, you know, it wouldn't be a situation he can pull out if he didn't have the second one, right? Here we go, Judgment, go ahead and do some shield damage, a little bit of shield poking here and there. Oh, and the situation just keeps getting worse. Go ahead and got the shot in. A little bit of a rollback as we saw the Elect Dragon come out and deal damage to the barrier. Oh, that's really unfortunate. But this is a decent situation for HonorNite here. We found a decent row of chips here. Can also go into Tango to deny a barrier to stop this uninstall. This is a great decision. Interesting. Switching the order for that bug fix. I actually kind of like the order change here.
Yeah, I can't understand the subtlety there. Can you tell us more, Soul?
The reason being is that you might start a TFC with bug fix, but you don't want to be in a position where you sit on uninstall longer than you have to spend it, right?
Fair.
So, not uninstall, excuse me, on bug fix longer than you have to spend it, because sometimes you want to sit on that area grab like that anti-damage like he's doing right now. But if that was bug fix after that, he'd probably rush out the anti-damage instead of just waiting.
Wow! Frame perfect!
Nice! Gets rid of it right away! Very perfect. Just what he needed.
Thiago's like, I don't need a second life aura. I started with a life aura. He's like, it's no big deal at all. No big deal. Man, oh man.
And now,
so good.
For the first time in this set, it's Thiago with the life lead here, putting pressure onto HonorNite. How the tides have turned in this battle. But will we see a game reset? That's what I'm here for. That's what I want.
I know. I want to see some grand finals. I do. I admit it. No offense to you, Thiago, but it would be so insane to get a bracket reset. It would be phenomenal. It would be phenomenal. And I'm like, if I'm HonorNite, I am petrified of Muramasa. Like I'm like, you know, and it's tough because like so much of the folder is built around the zone control, getting like those great win racks. But man, that Muramasa is just like the boogeyman. It is so frightening. It is so frightening.
It's just a scary situation, you know. You don't want to be in that kind of situation in a cross where you take double damage, and that's what makes Muramasa so much value, right? You can play that chip in anything, right? And it's just good because you always play Raceman, you always play Judgeman, or you always play these chips that allow you to set it up.
Yep. Okay.
All right, Judgeman in hand. That will be a confirm. But the freeze is gonna outweigh the paralysis in terms of...
Ooh, wait, was that intentional?
That's true.
Was that intentional?
Whoa! Cross. Nice!
Oh, man!
Very good!
Wait!
Now we have a lock! And now it's a situation where...
the double damage!
Element SP for the double damage! This is crazy!
Wow!
This is crazy! Gotta watch out for the anger play! Bubble Star here! Doubles! Okay, that's nice, but it's not good enough. 455 HP. Okay, no. 300 back with the barrier, but that barrier is gonna be taken care of immediately. Double recovers going right into that hand. Never saw a better use for these two chips in my life.
I'm shook. I have no words for that swing right there. That was like such a massive difference in parity. Like wow.
This situation is still scary though. He wants to keep Tango. He wants to, but we know what happened in that first game. Do you keep this cross? Can we change to something better? I think he's going to. We're locking in Tango. Okay, he's keeping Tango. He's not afraid of Muramasa. He will not allow that chip to define his playstyle, and he's gonna try to trust through with this situation right here, right now. But
okay, the beast is there. Is that just Muramasa straight up? Like, do you? Right?
No,
like that.
It is. That's Banish M into a Muramasa. That could be it. Oh no, he didn't follow up the Muramasa. Okay, that's not Muramasa. He doesn't.
That's Grab Banish M, right? That's Grab Banish M.
This is so scary. He's banking on him not having Muramasa in that. No! He's banking on it. No! It definitely came out. He banked on it. It was wrong. What a mix. What a mix. And the rush was there to just make that happen for him. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. HonorNite can still play out of this. He does have the ability to. These are two seasoned players, and they're very close in HP. The game's not over, ladies and gentlemen. We still got another one to go. Let's see how it shakes out. I'm so excited. Get hype. Get hype.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
This is exactly what we wanted in a grand finals. Just back and
swings,
forth,
back and forth. Just like
just
I don't know. I'm so stunned. I'm stunned. I'm shook. You know, I'm screaming. I'm yelling. I mean, I'm like, I want to throw up. Like, this is crazy. I mean, this is like everything going down is absolutely ridiculous.
HonorNite did have an opportunity to get rid of his cross, but he decided to keep it because he saw Muramasa did not get followed up by that Muramasa. That banish wasn't followed up. Oh, that's not that. Okay, no, wait. We have anti-damage, so this is mostly fine. Okay, Judgment here.
Okay, good connect at the end.
Guys, nice, and the patience is wearing out. Okay, now can we get this area back? Gonna go for some P shots? No, we have double in this hand. This is a beast out turn if I've ever seen one. Do you go for the slow games? No, that's so scary. Most likely gonna chip charge these.
Chip charge him, yeah.
If he uses these, he's actually gonna get clipped up.
It's pretty scary, right? Because like, I feel like when you got the life disadvantage, the slow gauge is the last thing you want, right? I feel like you're, you know. Yeah, I'm curious if all 4 chips will end up getting used. I guess you can use an invis and chip charge the rest. Like, maybe I go invis first and then like, no, he packs the 2 up front to like TFC, I guess, if you're...
I'll say Project KW015 says, oh, the hand, I guess this is it. You cannot count him out yet. Yeah, the game is not over until it is actually over. We will see how this shakes out. There he goes. One more hit would do it. He's gonna use the invis on the second one round. Here we go. No, goes for the second invis. He makes it to the next one. No chip charge time. This is it.
That's the last chip. Oh man,
that's the last chip. He can go for a chip charge. Thea did use 2 recovers 300s, but so did Thiago. So he's gonna have to try and find a way to go ahead and get down as much damage as he can in the next few turns. He does still have it invisible, but with 1 HP, it's gonna be very tough to try, and he dodges both the hits! Thiago, and that is it! This is your champion for this tournament! It is Thiago! What a game!
Gang. I'm like, I honestly, it's just at a certain point, the words failed me. Like, it just the sheer, it's like 2 lions circling each other, right? It's like, you know, you spend so much of the game just like maneuvering, you know, trying to get a little lead here, trying to get a lead there, and then just these savage jump scares, Muramasa jump scares, right? You know, Electragon uninstalls with bubbles. It's like, oh my lord, just insane. Yeah, I'm with chat. That was absolutely phenomenal, gang. And we've got our big champion right here. Congratulations to you, Thiago. Holy cow.
Congratulations, dude. That was so well fought.
I mean, just at every... And honestly, like, I was with you, Soul. Like, I felt like Game 2 was another, like, great HonorNite lead. And then it just, like, at a certain point, 2 amazing turns went down. And you're just, like, and you're just reeling. You're just sitting there like, what just happened? Like,
it really was that Muramasa. That 1,000 HP was pivotal to that comeback. Because the damage that he had left over wasn't going to be something... whoa, there was a third message.
What's up? Third message? Or, I don't know.
Oh, I got derailed. But anyway, yeah, that was a really, really tough matchup.
Oh, just, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, gang. It was, it's one of those things where it's like, that's what a tournament is about, right? It's like, at the end of the day, like, you want those matches. You want the excitement. You want, like, the patience. You want, like, the big swings. And it was insane.